Practice and tell me what happens. So that's how that works. And that's also why the KKK exists, because apparently they think African American men have something going on with our genetic structure. Let's not get into that. Okay, good. Another thing about black versus black. Another thought about it. In the community, I'm 47 years old, Philly dude. I've been around since the beginning of hip hop. I watched it go from early 70s. I was born in 75. I saw it get started in 79. I have lived through the entire hip hop and video game experience, right? And when I came up, there used to only be one kind of black person. We had a couple of troublemakers, but we was like, they're crazy. You heard Chris Rock, there's black people and then there's N-words. But we'll get into that. So that's all we had. We had the black people. Like, hello, sir, how you doing? And then there's N-words. Like, yo, what's going on, fool? We had both versions, right? But then I started to see hip hop get really big and gangster rap, NWA. At the police, coming straight from the run for 100,000 miles, whatever. I don't know whatever he said. I don't know. I'm old. I forget stuff, right? But everybody was like, now instead of black being an athlete, a good student, I'm from Philly. I'm used to seeing a mayor, cops, politicians, firemen. Black to me was like a normal American. There wasn't like this, black is a certain thing. And then here came hip hop and Nicki Minaj, and they were doing this right here. They were, and you like my shirt, by the way. But they was doing it, right? And I was like, oh. Number one, I was like, ooh, I do like that. But that wasn't the point. The point is that all of a sudden, black became anything that was gangster, sexual, dangerous, disrespectful, wrong, and basically incarceration worthy. Basically means, were you raised in a damn barn? Yeah. That's what black became. So now, people get in these arguments about who's really black, who's really down. Are you really black because you love Young Thug and all the gangsters and you defend everything a criminal does? Or are you really black because you demean that and you don't like those things and you want to keep it cool and understood and work and unify with your people and not maybe even do what people call selling out? Where instead of working with your people because it's not so great, you go to the other groups because you don't believe in your people. Both of those people consider themselves black. That's deep, right? The point of this section of black versus black is getting an understanding of who you're talking to, not just an understanding. And that's section 1 of Captain Crazy 12. Get an understanding, not just an understanding. Black versus blickety black. I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. I'm black and black and I'm back, y'all. All right, we out.